So in this video, we are going to learn how to make this awesome men's salon flyer design in Canva. So let's jump right into Canva and do that now. All right, welcome everybody. So this is a template I've made some time ago, and I'm just going to walk you through how I made it. So we have all our elements here. We have the text elements, we have the image of this guy, and the image of all this. So first, let me just duplicate all these things, all this, because I want to share them with you so that you can walk alongside with me. So I'm going to be using from here down. Let me drag this one. Let me make it to be colored so that I don't mistake it for the rest. So I know I'm okay from here down. Okay. So I'm going to create a new page here. Okay, so we can. So all right, so what we're going to do first is to bring in a shape. I'm going to bring a circle into my design by hitting key C, okay, on my keyboard, and I'm just going to bring something like this. I'm going to stretch it so that it's oval, and I'm going to position it like this. I'm going to make it completely black, or this one completely black. I'm going to position it in the center, and I'm going to drag the image of this handsome guy. Okay, jogging into the wrong page, and here we are. I'm going to hit arrow on my keyboard to bring shape. Here, I'm going to make it black, not black. I'm going to use this default gradient, and I'm going to round off the edges. Okay, and I'm just going to position it like this and drag it down. Okay, I'm going to make a duplicate of it right here, and I'm going to drag it to. The way I duplicate was to hold down my Alt key while dragging it. It's going to make a copy of that element. Okay, now we have this. All right, now we have this. So we're going to bring in our logo. I'm going to drag it into our design, and I'm going to make it smaller so I can position it somewhere here. Let's drag this a little bit down. I'm going to make a copy of this. Let's drag. I'm going to resize this. I'm going to position it somewhere here. All right, so I'm going to position that one here. So let's bring in our text. So we have all our text here. We have the whole of this Brussels Barber Salon, Ctrl C, and I'm just going to position this one here, Ctrl V. Okay, automatically I've lost my settings, so that's nice because I'm just going to change the font so I can see the font that I used. Okay, for that one I think I used heading now, and I used the italics one, so I'm going to make it big. And let's change the color first to black. We'll change colors later on. So we have this now, and also we have our services. We're going to copy all this. Okay, you're going to come here and just paste Ctrl V. We also lost our setting. That's also nice. So I'm going to copy this text style and just paste it here. So you select the text that you want to copy the style, click on this to copy the style, and you click on the text to paste it. Okay, so I'm just gonna make this one smaller. Let's change the color first to white so that we can know what we're doing, and let's zoom in. I'm gonna take this first one, Ctrl exit, and come here, remove those extra spacing, and I'm gonna select all here and just put bullet point. Okay, and now I can paste that text. I just keep losing my text effect, I don't know why. So let's remove this bullet pointing. So let's remove the bullet pointing. Now we have that, so I'm just going to position this one here. And lastly, let's bring in the CTA, which is book now. Very important. Your CTA is very important, very important. Okay, your design will be useless without a CTA. Okay, let's alt drag this, and I'm just going to paste in my text. So I'm just going to select all this, Ctrl X. Okay, let's alt drag this one and paste our text again here. So I'm just gonna do that. So what I can do now is to reduce the spacing and just bring it in here, and this one here like this. So I want to make a duplicate of this because I want to make the book now to have its own box. And I'm just going to zoom all control this one so that it's smaller and just position it somewhere here, and I'm going to send it to the back using my alt left bracket. That's control left bracket, not alt. Okay, so now that we have this, so let's start working with the colors. Okay, all right, so before we start working with the color, let's bring in all these images. Okay, before that, let's bring in some frames so that it will be easier to work with. So I just discovered that the one I did before, I didn't use frame, which was, I was wondering how I did that, which was stressful. And also it's not good for anybody who wants to use the template, because they would want that control where they can just drag and drop images. So that's an error on my design. I hope those people who got it will find it easy to use. And that's just pretty it. Okay, so we have this now. So what I can do, I'm going to bring all of this image. Okay, I'm going to select all. I'm going to drag it into my design. So what's left now is very simple. I'm just going to drag, and it's going to replace all those images that are in there. Okay, now we have this. Okay, cool. So now let's start working with colors and trying to position everything. So I'm going to make a copy of this, and I'm going to select all this and delete. Okay, and we can leave that one with that size, and we're going to make another one because I want them to be on their different line, and not just line, on their own, because I want to be able to control the size of each one. I'm going to add some boldness to that, and I'm going to control X this one, and I'm going to duplicate this one, and I'm going to paste this one. Now the reason why they have to be on the separate layers is because they are not of the same size. Okay, this one is going to be real bigger. Okay, so we have something like this, and we have this one like this. So we're trying to like create these variations, okay, in sizes, and you have to do it this way, one after the other. It's way easier to work with. So I'm going to select all of them and just pull them down, make them a little bit sizable. And now we have this one. I'm going to remove the italics and delete this one too. So let's start the coloring. So I'm going to come here and let's work with gradients. So come here, come to gradient, and we have this one. So we're going to change this one to red. Okay, and I'm going to make a copy of this. Okay, to make a copy is just to click this plus icon. It's going to make a copy, but that's not what we want. So the trick I normally do is to drag this one to the end and just click on this plus icon, then later drag this one to this end so that I can have black, right? But if I want to have a copy of this one, I just want to click on this. Okay, and if I want a copy of this one, I just need to come here, click the copy, then drag it back so that we can have it flow from black to red. Okay, so that's what we're having there now. So I'm just going to delete this one and delete this one so that we have it this way. So what we can do, what I just did, I'm going to use it on this CDA, and let's come here. Now that we have black already, so let's come here. We're going to take red, and we're going to make a copy of red, and we'll make a copy of that, and black. We're going to make a copy of red again. Let's see, of red again. Now what we can do now is to drag the red in between the black and drag this one in between. So what we have now is this, and we're going to make it diagonal so that we have this flow. And I can make black here and just make this middle one more longer. You can see the effect here, right? So we can make another black and say, okay, I want this black to be after this. We have, oh, let me drag. My dragging is not working. Okay, I can see the effect right there, right? So right here too, we're gonna do the same thing. Come here and just click on the red. Okay, and I think that one can just be fine. Okay, see how the effect is being done, right? So right here we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna give it that effect. So let's just use this one here. Let's flip it, like you've also always seen me do, whereby some are flipped, some are not flipped. So I'm gonna make it more black so that we have a little bit of just red. Okay, for my rounded edges, I'm just gonna reduce it a little bit, and I think We are cool. What I can do is to change this font because this font is too heavy to be seen. I'm just going to change it to something like Inter, maybe Poppins or anything. Okay. All right. One last thing is I'm going to add stroke to it. Okay, I'm going to add stroke to it. So I'm just going to add a little bit of stroke, maybe 2. Let me make it 2. Okay. I'm going to make it 2. Then come here. I'm going to use the same method for these are default gradients already here. I'm going to make use of them, and you can see that look at what it has given to me. Okay, for the line stroke, I'm going to make it this -1. Okay, and I'm going to reduce it so much to be like 1 or 1. It's okay. Let me see. It's quite not visible, but I'm just going to copy it on all of them. So I'm going to say copy layer style paste, copy layer style paste, copy layer style paste. In order to give some variation, I can end up just rotating the stroke color. Okay, I can come here and come to the stroke color and just maybe rearrange them. Okay, rearrange them, and it's going to flip. You can see this one was white, this white part, but this one's not red. So I'm just going to copy this one and place it here. Okay, cool. So that brings us to the end of the video. Hope you find it helpful. Please do your assignment and submit, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.